Previous attempts to find oil in the Chad Basin were suspended over insecurity posed by Boko Haram insurgents. The insurgents controlled vast territories of the northeast, by some estimates as large as Rwanda. But that has changed lately. Boko Haram is being outmaneuvered by Nigerian military and regional allies. In fact, the military claims Boko Haram is largely neutralized and no longer controls any territory in the northeast. Even though the group continues to stage some attacks, the army have now given security assurance to the NNPC to resume a search in the area.
The insurgents can no longer fight a frontal battle, but they still have the capacity to strike, and so that needs to be put into consideration. So it's not automatic. But I think that at the moment right now, the economic and political advantages now and cost now far more, in favor of a resumption and a return than they were like a year, 2 years ago.
For now, it is difficult to tell if commercial quantities of oil exist on the Nigerian side of the Lake Chad Basin. Other countries like Chad, Niger and Cameroon have struck oil, but nothing compared with Nigeria's vast reserves in the Niger Delta. The government is keen to find alternative oil fields away from the Niger Delta, where production is constantly undermined by militancy and oil theft. But even if significant quantities of oil is found in the Chad Basin, linking it to the existing infrastructure could be a costly venture. That's why Nigeria might have to craft a different business model to maximize its gains from there.
If oil is found in the Lake Chad Basin in commercial quantity, government should actually focus more on supplying the West African region and focus more on supplying both crude and refined products across West Africa. So we can actually concentrate quite a number of industries that would help to transform crude into refined products. So refineries, fertilizer companies, and the rest of that, those petrochemical industry can be there, and then you can actually target the West African market.
Nigeria's existing oil reserve has been depleted to 37 billion barrels over the years, signaling a near end to the lucrative industry. Authorities are trying to extend the lifespan of the industry by increasing the country's reserves to 14 billion barrels by 2020. And the only way to do that is finding new oil fields. Some $340 million has already been spent with no success, and that's why finding oil in the Chad region is such an important venture here. Kelechi, Emekalam, CGTN, Abuja, Nigeria.